Jerri Sutherland, eXp Realty, Galveston, Texas. While home sellers have become more market savvy than ever before thanks to the wealth of information at their fingertips, how to choose a real estate agent can still pose a challenge. Between recommendations from friends and a family member with a dusty real estate license on the shelf offering to help, and numerous review websites, it's difficult to know who to trust with one of the most complex financial decisions of your life. If you're thinking about selling in the traditional way, it is crucial to know which questions to ask so that your real estate agent can meet your expectations with regard to pricing, timing, and overall experience. In this video, we will break down each of these questions to ask when choosing your real estate agent. Number one, how long have you been a real estate agent? Many people hold a real estate license but do not actively practice. Someone may have been licensed for 30 years but have only represented a handful of clients. Delving deeper into how many clients they have represented over their career will give you a better idea of their experience level. Real estate agents are governed by the laws of the state in which they are licensed. Using an agent's license number, you have the ability to look up license status, date issued, any license lapses, as well as past or present violations. Number two, in what neighborhoods in the area do you specialize? Aside from negotiating the best possible price for your home, perhaps the greatest value a real estate agent can add is their knowledge of the local real estate market. A true neighborhood expert will know about all the recent transactions that have occurred in the area, slow sales, quick sales in the neighborhood. This knowledge will also enable the agent to properly price your home. Don't be shy to ask the agent to share a list of their transactions for the past 12 to 24 months. If they haven't represented a seller in the past 2 years, you might dig a little deeper into their familiarity with the area and inquire as to what makes them think that they are a neighborhood expert. In addition to neighborhood specialties, many agents also represent either buyers or sellers. A buyer's agent represents a buyer and places the interest of the buyer above that of any other party in the transaction. A seller's agent is the listing agent and represents the seller and places the interest of the seller above that of any other party in the transaction. How many clients are you representing right now? It can be tempting to think of choosing a real estate agent as a popularity contest. If everybody is using the top agent in town, then you should too, right? Not necessarily. Rather than gauging how popular an agent is, it's important to know the agent's communication style and availability to ensure that it is aligned with your expectations. Agents who have multiple listings on the market at one time will often have an assistant to help manage the day-to-day processes of preparing your home to go to market. Be sure your agent understands your expectations of their involvement. Number four, what is your marketing strategy? A real estate agent who represents you in the sale of your home should have a clearly defined marketing strategy appropriate to your specific property. When your home is listed on MLS, it will automatically go on most of the well-known real estate search sites. Here are a few marketing questions any qualified listing agent should be able to address. Number one, will you have professional photos? Listing photos can make a huge difference in the amount of interest your property receives. Number two, will you offer staging advice? Staging a home can make it easier for buyers to visualize a property as their future home. Your agent should have experience with previous staging of other properties and be able to provide some guidance. Number three, will my home be included in the local newspaper? If so, ask if this advertising is included in their fee or if you will have to pay extra out of pocket. Number four, can you share examples of marketing materials from prior sales? This will help you get a sense of the quality level of your agent's marketing. Number five, what is your success rate? A real estate agent's stats are relative both to other agents competing for your business as well as the real estate market as a whole. Here are three stats that you will want to inquire about. Number one, how long do your listings take to sell compared to median days on market? If your listing agent's listings sit on the market longer than the market median, they could be pricing their properties too high or not marketing aggressively enough. Number two, what is your average sale to list ratio? The sale to list ratio is a ratio between how much a home is originally listed for compared to its eventual sales price. If the median sale to list ratio is 105% in your neighborhood, this means that the typical home sells for 5% more than asking price. If the agent you are interviewing has a personal sale to list ratio of 95%, meaning that the typical home sells for 5% less than asking price, you may have reason for concern. Be sure to ask why, as there may be a plausible explanation. What is your total sales volume? Sales volume, both in the number of homes sold and the overall dollar amount over a given period of time, is useful when considered along with client satisfaction. Number six, how much do you charge and what is included in your fee? As a seller, you will pay the listing agent and the buyer's agent's commission. The agent's broker usually sets the fees, and you should get a list of what is included in the fee, how it's distributed to all parties, and a net sheet showing the ultimate net from the sale. In most cities, the traditional real estate fee is 6%, 3% to the listing agent and 3% to the buyer's agent. With alternatives to traditional real estate fees cropping up recently, competition has led real estate agents to be more competitive with their fees. Both fees paid to the listing agent and the buyer's agent should be specifically set out in the listing agreement that you will sign with your agent. Number seven, can you provide references? Past performance and years of experience are all valuable indicators of an agent's competence. You'll also want to talk with someone that has used their services. Perhaps you will be interviewing an agent recommended by a trusted friend or family member, but you will still want to get a variety of opinions from different sources. It's unlikely that a listing agent would send you to a client who didn't have a good experience. Here's where a little internet sleuthing can come in handy. When reading through internet reviews, if you come across something negative, give the agent a chance to explain if he or she seems otherwise well suited to your needs. This can be a great way to see how they handle criticism. Number 8, can you help me find a home to buy? Home sellers are often home buyers and will need an agent to represent both transactions. It's likely that when they ask the question, the answer will be an unequivocal yes. After all, why should an agent turn down more business? Pros: they found a good agent, timing is everything, and financial benefits. Typically, if a home seller is buying another home, they can get some concessions, some discounts on some of the real estate fees involved with 2 transactions. Cons: agent expertise may not cover 2 neighborhoods. Number 2, a lack of transaction specialty. Some real estate agents only work with buyers, some only work with sellers, some agents work with both parties. Number 3, lack of bandwidth. If you can typically get more attention from 2 agents, one that will be selling your house and the other agent who can help you buy a new home.